factor on the fun factor on the no factory OEM belt. This belt with XRC or XMR. We'll start here at the front. This is a bumper we have made. Style hose, the part number we give you. We'll get this done. Hi guys, this is Adam with Adrenaline Cycles again, coming at you with another Sea-Doo video today. The weather's warming up, everybody's starting to hit the lake, and the season's starting up here for us in Kentucky. Just want to go over a model here we got in. This is a Wake 170 from Sea-Doo. Really nice unit. Love the color scheme, the purple with the neon yellow on it, or manta green as they call it. Looks really, really good. Really nice unit. It comes with some special features on here that you don't get on some other models, it being a Wake model. But before we get too much more into that, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys to hit that like and subscribe down below. That way it helps the channel grow. It helps, you guys be able to see stuff as we release new videos and know what's going on here at the shop. We'll have some cool builds coming as usual on the side-by-side lineup. I think we got some on a nice Spider we done. We got a couple really good builds coming. I think we done a Sea-Doo Spark that'll be up sometime here. So definitely like and subscribe so you guys stay up to date. Now back to the unit here. This model here is based with the Polytech hole on the bottom, so it's not fiberglass. It's really nice though, rides really good. People's question the durability, but thus far this thing's built like a tank. Some other features on this model, being the Wake Pro, it has like a settings to where it's almost like a cruise control for optimal pulling a tuber or Wake person behind you. That's really, really nice. Also on this model is a 3-up. So you got plenty of room, so you'll have the driver and then a passenger and another passenger, and then what'll happen is a lot of times, the third person will get off on the tube or the Wake board, and with them being off, then the person that's in the middle will turn around and face backwards. That's why it doesn't have the hump here, so they can look backwards. Got nice handholds here on the back. We got the ski pile on. This comes factory on the Wake models, which is really, really nice to have. You can put it on other models, but it doesn't take any tools to put this in. It just all goes in, works as it should. Got some really nice foam on this thing, so it helps keep your feetsies nice and cool, so you don't have any issues with that. Got the Q-link here in the back as well. With these, you can put, the cooler, the gas can. They got one of those. They got a few storage, options that'll lock into these, so you can put, have more storage and put whatever you might want to. Like on this model, you might want to put all your rope in a nice little storage box back here, which would be really, really nice. So it's all back at the back, and you're not having to jump from the front of the ski to the back with the rope and things like that. Like I said, this extends, and this also, the person sitting back here can hold on to this as the person's getting towed. Really nice setup, really cool, and it just pops back down out of your way. It's got the reboarding ladder here in the back for the person, if you're jumping off, swimming or whatever, to get back on the ski. This comes on this model as well, which is really, really nice to have. Again, I've been riding some of the models. I don't know if I'm old or what, but that's a little bit of a challenge to get back in on the water, but it can be done. Coming on around to this side, you'll see it has the wakeboard holder here. It's really nice. It's got some straps to help hold your board in, and they'll just unclip and then clip back on when you got your board. If you're not taking the board with you that day and you're just going out there the pleasure ride, just hang out, this does come off, and then this can stay out of your way. You'll still have the mounts for it, but it's a lot less in size, so it's not as bulky. And you can leave this in the truck at the house or whatever, and then say you want to put it back on the next day. It just goes back on, clips back on. Super easy, toolless. Don't have no issues at all. It's straightforward. If you can't get that on or off, you've got issues. Looking up here at the top, you'll see that we have the BRP radio on this model. It's all Bluetooth, so it's really, really nice. So it works out great. It does have the IBR, which I recommend for everybody, especially new people to the market that's not had a Sea-Doo or any other personal watercraft. That thing right there is awesome. This one does have the trim on it. It's got different modes for sport, and then here's where you set your speed, so where you can get optimal pulling or towing, so you don't have to sit over there and feather the throttle the whole way, which is a really nice feature. Here's some storage. You got some pretty deep storage down in here, and then here's the spot to put your phone so you can run your speakers and everything off of through Bluetooth. So that's a pretty nice spot. Sunblock, keys, wallet goes in there. So it's pretty decent spot to have, you know, close to you. Looking at some other things, all the bigger Sea-Doos do have mirrors, and this one's really important, especially if you're towing somebody. So you got the mirror options on this one as well. Here's the spot to tie it off with if you don't opt for the speed ties. It's got a nice little spot up here close to the handlebar. You'll just tie your string around and tie it up. It's got the, you know, pretty much the standard dash. It's not the real big one like you get on the supercharged models, but it does everything and shows you everything you want to see, and you know, that's all right for the most part. What I've been riding, the only thing I'm looking at is the fuel gauge anyway, so everything else is kind of, you know, not as important to me. Then here's the storage you have on the front. As you can see, this one doesn't lift up with the handlebars. This one's a GTI body, so it's got the shorter, you know, opening. It's really deep, and you know, the battery's tucked in behind the panels here. Here's where you put the fuel in, and you know, the Coast Guard kits and the fire extinguisher goes up here as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. Know where your safety stuff is on these units. That's really important to have. And that's about the gist on this one. I mean, it's a really nice model. They make one that they call the Wake Pro, which is the 230 supercharged. You know, we had one of those models and it sold fairly quick. This 170 here, it's not going to last neither. So it's a really nice model, and it gives you the options and things like that to be able to do all you want to do on the water, and the capability of towing. It's got a nice stereo. It's got, you know, good storage, a lot better than like the Sparks. And these things are, you know, pretty bulletproof, guys. They have the closed loop cooling system, so it doesn't soak in lake water, ocean water, salt water, all that stuff. Fuel, you know, it's got a really big tank on it, so you can ride all day, have a lot of fun. Towing is obviously going to use more fuel than normal, but just for joy riding and just, you know, cruising the lake, it's going to do really, really well. Like I said, guys, the biggest thing on these things is safety. You know, they're a lot of fun. Don't take the safety for granted. Wear your life vest. Know where your fire extinguisher is. Know where your Coast Guard kit is. It's got stuff in there that you're going to need or want to know, you know, where it's at if you do need it. Hopefully you don't, but like I said, you can't never tell. And that's about it, guys. Like I said, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below, and we'll be able to answer those for you, give you guys honest, you know, feedback and honest answers. And stay tuned for the next video. No factory OEM belt. This belt with XRC or XMR. We'll start here at the front. This is a bumper we have made. Style hose, the part number we give you. We'll get this done.